Good morning to all of you. Okay, so what are the stuffs we have already covered? So we have discussed in the last class what is cloud, types of cloud, service model of cloud, that is IaaS, PaaS, and software as a service. Correct. Also, we have discussed about the characteristics of cloud. Correct. So all the basic stuff we have already discussed. Correct. Hope anyone does not have any kind of uh, doubt and all. Let me share my screen. Are you guys able to view my screen? Yes, no, anyone can confirm.
Yeah, we are able to.
Okay. So today we are going to discuss about the understanding of core Azure services. So we have already discussed about what is cloud, types of cloud in Azure. Okay. Types of services offered by Azure. What are the characteristics of Azure, correct? All this stuff we have already discussed. Now we are going to discuss about the core services of Azure. So what are the core services? In this particular model, we are going to discuss about the availability zone. Availability zone is what? Basically it is what? Data center. Okay, then we are going to discuss about what is region. Region is what? Any geographical area. Okay, after that we are going to discuss about the most important service in this in this particular Azure, is that is a resource group, because without resource group we are not able to create the any kind of resource in the Azure. Okay, and after that we are going to discuss about the resource manager. After that, a storage account, virtual network, database, big data analytics, serverless computing, and Azure advisor. So these are the items we are going to discuss in this particular module. Okay, and after that we are going to do the labs. Okay guys, so the person who have any the first class, who missed the first class, please go and watch my video. Okay, and if you have any doubt, please note it down your doubt. In the next class, please try to ask me. Okay, so let us discuss about the what is availability zone and what is the region. Region is what? Any geographical area. Means what? Whenever we are going to create any instance in the Azure, it is going to ask you select the region. So region means what? In which particular geographical area you want to create that particular instance. Okay, and ability zone is what? Inside the region we have a ability zone. Means what? Inside the geographical area we have what? Data center. Okay, so in that in data center, basically from the data center we are taking the services in Azure. Correct. So as per the law of rule of the Azure, in each region we have a three availability zones. Okay, so let us discuss about that. So you can see that this is what availability zone. Okay, this is zone first, zone second, zone third. So inside one region, as per the Azure rule, we should have minimum three availability zone, and these are what? Data center. These are interrelated with each other. Okay, an availability zone is a physically separated zone within an Azure region. There are three availability zones per supported Azure region. Each availability zone has a distinct power source, network, and cooling. If one zone is compromised, then replicated apps and data are instantly available in another zone. Okay, so something will happen. So first of all, try to understand this particular data center 1, 2, and 3. Availability zone is what? It is a data center only, physical data center. So if the availability zone or data center first is taking the power from the NTPC, then this particular availability zone is going to take the power from the Reliance power. This is going to take from the Tata power. Just for example, I'm just going to give you the example. Okay, so it should not be all are taking from the one power source. Okay, all either availability zone first, second, third, all are not going to take the power from the Tata power of or any single organizations or institution. Okay, or any single vendor. Everything should be different, because something will happen in that particular organization or particular vendor, the services should not be impacted. Okay, clear guys? So This is the concept of in any interview. Whenever you are going to face any kind of interview in Azure, they will definitely ask you about the question about the concept of region and ability zone. Okay, don't worry, I will give you the interview questions and all. Just try to understand what exactly. Okay, all the ability zone is what interrelated with each other. So these are the no right now Azure is providing 140 services in 140 countries. Okay, now let us discuss about the resource group. As I told you, right, without resource group we cannot create any instance. You can see that in with the diagram. First of all, we have to create the Azure subscription. Means what? First we have to create the account, and then we have to take the valid subscription. Either it is a free or either it is what, pay as you go. Okay guys, and after that, after getting the subscription, we have to create the resource group, and inside the resource group we are going to create the either resources, that is virtual network, NSG, all these stuff. Okay, storage account, all these services we are going to create under the resource group only. Okay, so in mathematical terminology we can say that resource group is a superset of resource, or Azure subscription is what, superset of resource group. So in this way we are going to manage. Clear? A resource group is a unit of management of resource in Azure. So with the resource group, you can manage all your instance. Okay. Just try to understand, resource group is act as a container. Okay, that allow you to aggregate and manage all the resources required for an applications in a single manageable unit. Like suppose you want to delete all the resource at once. If you are going to delete the resource group, or everything will be deleted. If you want to shut down, if there are multiple operations you can perform. If you want to tag, everything you are going to do through the resource group also. Okay, now let us discuss about the Azure Resource Manager. So name itself, it is going to what, tell you that it is going to manage, right? So Azure Resource Manager is a management layer in which resource group and all the resources within it are created, configured, managed, and deleted. Okay, so with Azure Resource Group, we can what, deploy application resource, organic resource, and unorganized resource, and control access and resources. So basically with the Azure, what are the key things we can do through the Azure Resource Manager? We are able to deploy the application resources, we can organize the resources, and we can control and resource. All these operations we can perform through Azure Resource Manager. Now we are going to discuss about the storage account. So basically Azure is going to offer you first of all, try to understand what is a storage account. A storage account is used to or first of all, a storage is what, used to store something. Correct. In Azure also, in AWS also we have the facility. In AWS we have S3, in Azure we have a storage account. Okay, in AWS we have multiple services, Glacier and all. In Azure also we have a storage account like blob storage, file storage, table storage, and queue storage. Okay, so an Azure storage account contains all your Azure storage data objects, blob files, queues, tables, and disk. The storage account provides a unique namespace for your Azure storage data that is accessible from anywhere in the world over HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, if you are going to create the storage account, you are able to access. Okay, data in your Azure storage account is durable and highly available, secure, and massively scalable. Based on your requirement, you can increase the size of the database also. Okay, so these are comes under the core services of Azure. Someone is going to ask what are the core services. You can say that storage account, resource group, virtual machine. Okay, these are the core services. Clear? Now we are going to discuss about the core products and solution available in Azure. Okay, so what are the core products? Okay, so first one is what, virtual network. Why? Because without network we cannot create any instance. Because if you are going to create the virtual machine also without network, you are not able to access. And even in the Azure portal or CLI, whatever maybe you are going to use, you are not able to create itself. If you are not going to provide the virtual network, Azure will create by default. Okay. So basically Azure Virtual Network is the fundamental building block of your private network in Azure. So it is also known as VNet. VNet enables many types of Azure resources such as Azure virtual machines to securely communicate with each other, the internet and on-premises network. VNet is like a traditional network that you had operate in your own data center, but brings with its additional benefits of Azure infrastructure, such as scalable availability and isolation. So this is the what core products of the one of the core product of the Azure. Okay, so let us do some labs of the core services of Azure. Okay, let me share my screen once again. Anyone have any doubt till now? Silence means what? I am going to take as no. Yes, Sahid,
Yeah.
you want to say something?
No, I'm clear there. Actually, I tried to create one account in Azure. It shows token error.
Token error means what kind of token error?
It's
Have you used the same email ID earlier also?
I use the same also, and I create one more new, a different one also. But similarly, it shows token error when I try to create the resource group, it shows token error.
Okay, let me show you how to create the resource group. Okay,
Okay, fine.
we are going to do everything. Okay, so first of all, let me try you. First of all, guys, uh, Azure Labs. Okay, so first of all, hope everyone have created the account. Create the Azure account. Fine. Second one is what? Add the subscription in the Azure account. See why I'm going to tell you theory also, because in the interview they will ask you. Okay. Okay, Shahid and all. Ankur. Now we are going to create resource group. After that, we are going to okay create the multiple resource group. Delete the resource group. Tag the resource group. Download the resource group report from the resource group dashboard. Customize the board of resource group. Okay, so let us do all this stuff. Okay, what is the date? Today is 17th, correct? So guys, I will paste you all the labs which we have discussed, and you have to perform in your home also once again. Okay, so let me share my screen. So are you able to view my screen?
Yes, we are.
Are you able to view that Azure portal, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. So first of all, we are going to create the resource group. So first we have to type here about the account and all. In the first class I have already explained you all the services. Okay, how to go. So after searching the resource group, we are right now we are on the resource group dashboard. Okay, so let me explain the resource group dashboard. Okay, first of all, this is what create button. After that, manage view is what another option. With that we can customize the this particular dashboard. Okay, after that you can see that refresh button. Button is used to refresh the only the resource group dashboard. It is not going to refresh the entire Azure. Okay, after that you can see that export to CSV. Basically it is what we are going to download the report of the resource group, how many resource groups are available, what is the location, means what, whatever the columns are present on the dashboard, everything will be displayed here. If we are going to customize here, that will not displayed. Whatever the updated columns we have added, that only it will show. I will show you that. After that, open query. This is basically it is going to finding the resource group. Okay, and after that assigning tags, means what, how tagging is used to basically try to understand what is tagging. Tagging is used to identify the resource group, because in the organization we have a multiple verticals. One of the what, finance vertical, one of the what, digital vertical, correct? Yes or no? One of healthcare vertical, correct? So which resource group belongs to which particular vertical, and that particular vertical is responsible to pay the money. Clear? Clear, guys? Now let us create the resource group. After clicking on, you can see that subscription is what, pay as you go, because we are no, we are using the organization, uh, organization no ID. So that is the reason it is what, pay as you go we have taken. And here you can see that this is what, mandatory field. We have to give the resource group name. So suppose RG test 01, and here you can see that what, region, correct? So whatever region is what, any geographical area. So in which area you want to create, in which geographical area you want to create the resource group. Okay, so this is what, resource group East US I have selected. Okay, you can select whatever may be. Okay, but in the free account if you are using, please try to use maximum East US or East US 2. Here all the services will be available. Sorry. After that you can see that next is what, tagging, as I told you, right? What is this? This is used to identify the resource. Suppose this is what, mm, healthcare. Okay, and cost center underscore 01. Fine, then review and create. After review and create, you can see that validation pass. Whatever the value we have entered, it is going to validate. Let me show you how it will throw an error. And click on review and create. See, validation field, required information is missing, correct? So that is the reason. Healthcare 01. Okay, then I'm going to click on review and create. validation pass, click on create. So right now I have done the tagging at the time of creation of the what resource group. We can tag the resource group after the creation also. Okay, so let me do that. RG test 02, and I am going to click on review. Right now I'm not going to tag. See, tag is what? Nothing, right? I have not tagged. Click on create. Okay, so you can see that, right? There is no tag, correct? Now I want to tag this. So you can see that there is assign tags. Now it is enable, correct? So click on this, give the suppose any financial service underscore 01. Okay, here cost center 02 or 01, whatever may be, and then you can save this. You can save this. Now you can see that, right? Now it is coming or not? Yes or no, guys? Now confusion clear or not? How to create the resource group side? Hello.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Uh,
clear.
yes, it is clear, but I am receiving a different error. Actually, not only the resource group. I think the beginning of when I create the Azure Lab, it's showing that error. I'll just paste you later. What is the error?
Okay,
Okay.
okay. I will give you the time, Might
Okay.
be some of the account issue you have.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Maybe I don't think
Okay.
so.
But not the resource level. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
this is what, and also you can at the same time, next is what manage view. Let me, so as I told you, right, to customize the dashboard. So here you can add one more column, and you can suppose click on save. So location is also coming, right? Location ID, yes or no? You can remove also. Clear? Refresh. After refresh button is also, now I will show you here how many columns: name, subscription, location, status, and tags, right? Let me download this CSV. After downloading, see, I'm explaining each and everything so that the person who is new in the Azure also they are able to understand everything. Okay, guys. My intention is that you should able to crack the interview. You should able to understand the Azure concept, and you should able to do the projects after completion of this training. You have to do the project with me also. Okay, once your project will be completed, then only I'm going to say, okay, your training is completed. Okay, guys. So you can see that name, subscription, location, status, and tag, right? This is, now I am going to remove the suppose tag. See, whatever the columns are present in the dashboard, only those elements will be available in the export to CXV. You can see that tagging is not there, right? Okay, guys. So this is what we are going to discuss. Clear? Let me close this. Don't save. Let me close this. Don't save. Okay. So this is what the use of export to CSV in the real time. Why we are using? Because suppose your manager is going to ask you, send me all the resource group of this particular dashboard. So you can download and easily you can, maybe they need, okay, what are the locations you have created the resource group, correct? So in that case, you have to export and you can give. After that, open query and assign tags. Clear? Now, one more thing. So you can see that how many labs we have created. This is done, right? Up to this. Customization or resource group also it is done. Correct? Now, we are going to do the how to delete the resource group. See, there is no delete button in the resource group dashboard. But whenever we are going to create other resources, either virtual machines and all, you can see that delete button or delete option will be there. Correct? Yes or no? Because why intentionally they have not given this. Okay. That is the reason. Okay. We are not able to delete this resource group from the dashboard. So let me go there. After that, after clicking inside that, you can see that delete resource group, correct? Copy, then you can see that delete option is what? Enabled, correct? Click on delete. Okay. Now you can see the notification bar deleting resource group. After a few seconds, you can see that it is what deleted. Now, let me explain you what exactly the overview of the resource group. Here, whenever you are going to click on overview, all these options, how many resources instances are created inside that. Okay, that will give you. Right now, we have not created any instance. That is the reason nothing is showing here. Here you can see that activity log, right? Basically, activity log is used to monitoring the services. Okay, so whatever the operations you have done, this is what, see, writing tag 6 minutes ago, right? Update resources 7 minutes ago. So whatever the actions you have done in this particular resource group, suppose you are going to create any instance also inside this particular resource group, you can create it. Okay, clear? Anyone have any doubt? And right, silence means what? I'm going to take as no. Okay, so activity log is what? Kind of a monitoring service. Activity log is what? Kind of a monitoring service. Okay. After that, you can see that access control. Okay. So basically, IAM, identity access and management. Okay. So from here, we can give the permission to other person also to access this particular resource group. Okay. And after that, tagging also. Correct? Tagging, we know, right, how to do the tagging and all. Okay. And after that, see, access control, when I'm going to explain you the Azure Active Directory and all, then I will tell you how to use this. Okay, clear, guys? In that time, all the resource, how to access, how to provide and all these steps, because first we need to add the user into that directory and then we are going to do that. Okay, clear? Anyone have any doubt? Silence means what? I'm going to take as no. After that, tagging, after that, tagging, right, everyone. And after that, resource virtualization, correct? No resources to display because we have not created any resource. That is the reason here it is not, no, showing anything, correct? No. And here is what? Event. Clear, guys?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. So this is what all about the resource group. Okay. Here the deployment and setting, everything we will discuss. Okay, policies here one by one. First try to understand what is policy, and then I'll explain how to deploy and all this stuff. Clear? So are you clear with all these labs? Anyone have any doubt? Tell me, then I will proceed further. Silence means what? I'm going to take as no. Okay. So delete the resource group. Clear? Now, Ankur, do you have any doubt?
No, no doubt. All clear.
Okay. Aniket?
No doubts from my end.
Okay, great. Hope my voice is clear. Mm, I have guys little bit cold, and so that is the reason might be it is
No,
sometimes it
it's
is.
clear.
Okay. Thank you. So let me share my screen, guys. So clear resource group. Now let us virtual network we have already discussed. Let us discuss the other stuff. So in virtual network, everyone knows, right? Address space, subnet, regions, and subscription. So we have enough discussion about the region and subscription. Subnet is what? Subnet enables you to segment the virtual network into one or more sub networks and allocate a portion of the virtual network address space to each subnet. When creating a VNet, you must specify a custom private IP address space. So basically address space, you everyone is knows. Okay, so I'm not going in that much detail. Whenever we are going to create the VM, you can see that VM virtual machine, right? We require what? Some subnet on the virtual network only the VM will be work. Okay. Now another core product of the Azure is what? Azure Load Balancer. So basically, Azure Load Balancer is what? Two types. One is what? Public Load Balancer. Second one is what? Internal Load Balancer. So basically, public load balancer is what? It is used for the external purpose. Okay, and internal load balancer is what? It is used for the database service. Okay. So basically, Azure Load Balancer is what? Going to provide high performance, low latency layer 4 loading balancing for all UDP and TCP protocols. Correct? You can configure public and internal load balance option endpoints. Okay. You can define rules to map inbound connection to back end pole destination by using TCP and HTTP health problem options and manage. So basically try to understand why we are going to use the Azure load balancer. See, whenever we are going to use any services or any application, we don't know when the more load will come and when the less load will come. Correct? Yes or no? Suppose you have created one application which is going, which have only 5,000 user at a time. That is the capacity, right? Might be one day, might be 5 lakhs user is going to access your application at once. Then what happen? Might be your application will crash. Correct? Correct. So on that region, on that no particular region, this is one of the region we are going to use the load balancer to convert the traffic, to filter the traffic to come and out. Okay. After that, we are going to discuss about the VPN gateway. VPN gateway helps you create encrypted cross-premises connection to your virtual network from on-premises locations or create encrypted connections between VNets. So there are three types of connections: site to site, point to site, and VNet to VNet. Okay. These are the three types of connection we can establish this with the VPN. VPN is what? Virtual private network. Now we are going to discuss about the Azure Application Gateway. So see, let me tell you, this is also one of the core services, guys. So if in the interview they will ask you, you have what are the core products of the Azure, you have to say all these names: virtual network, Azure Application Gateway, load balancer. These are the core products. Core services is what? resource group and storage account, correct? Virtual machine, okay? So you can see whenever we are going to open any services, first of all, what exactly we are going to do? We are going to open the browser. On the browser, we are going to put the URL, and then it is going to check the whether it is HTTP or HTTPS. If security checking is done, then it is going to send to the backend pool. So basically a web traffic load balancer that enables you to manage traffic to your web application. It is an application delivery controller, ADC, as a service offering various layer 7 load balancing capabilities for your application. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the CDN. That is very important products of the, especially in Azure. A CDN is a distributed network of service that can efficiently deliver web content to user. CDN stores cache content or edge services in point of purchase POP locations that are close to end users to minimize latency. Okay, so this is also one of the core products. Okay, so now let us do some labs how to use the resource group while creating the other. Okay, let me share my screen. Whatever may be the service you are going to use, you will be going to use the resource group, otherwise you are not able to create the instance. Let me show you. Are you guys able to view my screen, especially Azure portal?
Yes.
Okay, so now we are going to create the virtual machine. That is the most important services. So window virtual machine, create the Linux machine on Azure portal. So these two labs we are going to do. Okay, guys. So first of all, let me open this. So as I told you, right, first of all, we have to search the services on the search box. So first, just type virtual machine and you can see that virtual machine key. So this is the dashboard of the virtual machine. Okay, here you can see that some of the options are enabled, some of the options are disabled, because we do not have any virtual machine on the dashboard. That is the reason some of the options are not enabled. Okay, so first of all, let us create the virtual machine. Before that, let me explain you one of the services. What first, you can see that this is the create button, and this is the switch to classic and reservation, manage view, refresh, export to CSV, open query, all this start and all. Okay, so these all the options are available. Okay, so all these options we can use, and here you can see that delete options are there, but in resource group it was not there. Okay, now let me create the virtual machine. Click on create button. After clicking that, you can see that it is going to see here we are creating the virtual machine, but we have to first assign the resource group, and it is a mandatory field. correct? So there are two ways to create the resource group. Either you can select the existing resource group, that is RG test 02, or you can create here new one also. Suppose I'm going to create new one, RG test 03, correct? And then virtual machine name, like suppose VM underscore VM window 01, as we are creating the window virtual machine. Okay, after that we are going to select the region is what, in which region, which geographical area we are going to create. And here you can see that availability zone. Here, if you are going to click on this drop down, you can see that availability zone, virtual machine skill set, availability set. Okay, so select by default only. Okay, you can select any options. Charges will be different with other services. Okay, and this you can see that zone. This is very important. Here, zone first, zone second, and zone third. Okay, so if you are going to select all the three zones, then your VM will be available in all the three zones. Okay. If you're going to select zone first, then your VM will be available only in zone first. Okay. This is also impact the price of the virtual machine. Okay. After that, security group. Okay. Trusted launch virtual machines, or you can select other also standard and all. Everything have the different price. In the image, either you can select, as right now I am creating the one window, that is the region window I am selecting. If I want to select, if I want to create the Ubuntu, then I have to create, or Linux machine, then I have to select Ubuntu. Okay, other all the other operating system also, the Red Hat, Oracle. Okay, all these options are there. Okay, so right now I'm creating window machine, so that is the region I am selected, window server 2019 data center. Okay, and I'm creating 64 this. Okay. Size is what by default, or you can change the size also. Okay, here you can see that here it is asking username, suppose put Azure user, and password you can use any password, whatever the password you want to use. And here I want to access this through RDP. Okay, so, and now I'm going to create, I'm going to click on review and create. See, all other stuff I will tell you later. Like, we have not provided any virtual network, so you can see that the price is what, 15.97, almost 16 rupees per hour it is going to cost us. Okay, so you have seen that I have not provided any virtual network, right? If we are not going to provide, Azure is going to create by default. There are multiple services they will create, right? Let me show you. After clicking on create, it will take 2 to 3 minutes to create the virtual machine. Okay, guys, so I have created, you guys have seen, right? I have created only one service, that is virtual machine, but I will show you in the resource group there are multiple services are there, because to create the virtual machine we need what, other stuff also, virtual network, resource group, correct, all these stuff. So deployment is in progress. After few seconds, either 45 or 60 seconds, it is going to show everything is done. Street deployment is in progress. See, guys, each and everything I'm going to explain you in detail. Okay, so that at the time of DevOps project, you should know all these services, how to use, how to give the access, all this stuff. Okay, how to delete, when to provision, when we have to destroy the, when we have to delete the services. Okay. Okay. So after that, you can see that our deployment is completed. It means what? Our VM is ready. So either you can click on go to resource, or directly if you want to go the virtual machine dashboard, you can directly click that. Here you can see that the status is running, right? Correct. Now I want to create other services also, like other virtual machine, that is virtual machine with Linux, right? So let us create the, now I am going to create the existing resource group itself. Okay. Then here I'm going to v
Hi Rohit.
yeah.
Is there any way wherein we can create multiple VMs at the same time? Like,
Yes, there is a other tool also.
okay.
Either the,
Mhm.
see, there are multiple ways. Let me tell you.
Mhm.
Right now we are creating the virtual machine through GUI, correct? We
Correct.
can create the virtual machine through CLI also. I will explain you that
Mhm.
stuff also. We can
Okay,
create
I
the
mean,
virtual
in
machine
Azure portal,
PowerShell
we are
also.
not having that, right?
No, Azure portal also we have. Very
Okay.
first day I have told you, right?
Mhm.
Here, Cloud
Mhm.
Sale,
Correct, correct.
when I was explaining all the icons and all. Don't worry, we will
Mhm.
see right now why I'm taking all this stuff, because the person is what? New also, right? We might not. So
Mhm.
that is the reason I'm going to explain each and everything, so that you are able to create the no, virtual machine through Azure CLI also, through PowerShell also, through GUI also. Through,
Fine.
if you're going. And apart from that, there are multiple other tools also. You can create the virtual machine through Terraform also. You can create the through Ansible also, right? Those are third party tool. Okay,
Okay, Rohit.
clear. Don't worry. I will explain you how to create the all these services through PowerShell also and Azure CLI also. Don't worry. Everything we are going to cover. So here I have given, and then we are going to select the image is what? We have to select the Ubuntu. Select Ubuntu. Here there are two options, SH key and password. Let us take the password, okay? And I will tell you how to access all these stuff. First, try to understand how to create the no services. Azure user and give the password. Okay. Now review. So validation is running. Now click on create button. So you can see that 8.15. The price there is what? Almost 16 rupees. Here what? 8 rupees. Why? Because Ubuntu is what? Open source, correct? Yes or no, guys? So price is also depends upon the what kind of configuration you have selected. They will ask you all these stuff. What are the factors will affect the price of the virtual machine? You have to say zone. You have to say that what? Image, correct? You have to say in which particular region you are going to create. All these stuffs are going to impact the price of the service. Okay. Everyone, please be ready with your Azure account. From the next class, I need everyone should have the Azure account. Okay. Anytime I will ask you to share your screen and create these services. Okay. So let me go to the virtual machine, and you can see that our both still it is creating. Refresh this. So running, right? So you can say operating system is what? Linux and Windows. So if you are going to select this, Here, see, assign tag, start, restart, stop, delete, all these options and other options are also there. Okay. So all these services we can, now everything is what enabled, correct? Yes or no? Now,
Yes.
important point is, as I told you, we have created only these two services, two VM only. But if we are going to check the resource group, there are multiple other services also created. So we have created, see, RG test 02 is what? Nothing, right? Correct? We have created all the instances in RG test 03. So check. See, VM Linux 01 created. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? All these
Yes,
items
Rohit.
are there or not? After that, you can see that. Let me show you the window also. Window, everything, NSG, VNet, right? So whatever the items it is required to create the VM, all other items are also created. So if whenever you have completed the labs, try to delete the resource group itself. Because one by one, if you are going to delete something, you will miss. Unnecessary, it is going to charge you. Correct? Yes or no?
So by deleting the resource group, it deletes the network and the storage also.
Everything it is going to delete. Everything. Let me show you. Uh, let me duplicate. Let me show you. You are not able to delete the virtual network right now. Let me type. Okay, not here. Virtual network. See, two networks are there. You are not able to right now delete the virtual network. Let me show you. Because this particular virtual network is associated with other services, that is VM. Correct? Yes or no? See, let me show you the error. Delete all resources under connected device setting before attempting to delete the VM window 01. Okay, VNet. So first we have to delete the VM, then only we are able to delete this. Correct? So in this way, might be we will miss any of the services unnecessary is going to charge. So better way is what? Directly we are going to delete everything. If we are going to delete the resource group, everything will be deleted. All these services. See, disk space, everything. Let me click on this and this. Let me delete. Click on delete. So you can see that deleting is what is in progress. Now it is going to take 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, because two VM, virtual network, the NSG, everything it is going to delete, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
So
Rohit.
whenever, guys, this is my request to all of you, please, whenever you are going to do the labs, create it and try to delete the resource group itself. Okay, do
So
not,
basically, like if the resources are associated with any VMs, then it will be not deleted, right?
it will be deleted. First you need to delete the VM, then only you are able to delete the virtual
Mm-hmm. Okay.
network.
It should
If it is
not be
not,
associated with VM, right?
yes,
We
any
can
other,
to
not
delete it.
VM, a storage service also, any service.
Mm-hmm.
Do not think about only VM, other services also.
Okay.
This is the case with the disk also. Okay, I will explain you all this line one by one. Okay, so still it is in progress, guys. It will take couple of minutes. And one more thing, let me give you one more example. We can do the parallel work also. Let me suppose one is what delete is in progress, right? RG test 03. I can parallelly I can delete this stuff also. So this is the beauty of Azure. We can perform multiple operation at once or parallel operation. See, deleting both options are what in progress, right? It means what it is showing. One of the characteristics of Azure is what we can do the parallel work, and you can also parallelly going to create the instance, also create the resource group also. Okay, in a single account itself. Okay, clear? See, now let me go to the resource group. If you will go inside that, see, nothing is there, right? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Anything is there?
Yeah,
No.
nothing is there.
So it means what? All the resources are deleted, correct? You can create the resource from here also. Okay. I will explain all this stuff. So deleted resource group, everything is what deleted. So as my account is what? My organization account is what? Pay as you go. Please create, that is the reason I'm creating and deleting. Okay, guys. So hope in all these 10 lab, everything is what you guys are able to understand. Okay. Clear, guys? Now, last 5 minutes. Anyone have any doubt? Last 5 or 10 minutes, whatever. Please go ahead and ask me.
Rohit, can you explain once more about the content delivery network?
Content delivery network. Okay, sure. I'm
Yeah.
going to explain you. Okay. So, content delivery network is what? CDN. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes or no? So
Yes.
basically, CDN is what? It is a distributed network of servers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that first of all, try to understand. The name itself, it is going to say you content delivery network. Is what? It is going to
Mm-hmm.
deliver the content like in
Correct.
website
Over
we
the
are
network.
giving. Correct?
Yeah.
Understood, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And also CDN is going to store the cache content, cache memories. Why, you know, right?
Okay.
The concept of
Yeah.
cache,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it, right? What is CDN?
Yeah. Got it. Got it.
Okay, don't worry. We are going to create the content and we are going to do the labs also. Yeah, Sahid, you have a few questions, right? You are facing some issues with your account and all.
Yeah, actually, that I can share you later because I'm not traveling. Once I get onto my machine, I'll share you. Okay.
Okay, so hope, okay, then I'm going to wind up today class right now, guys. Hope it is useful to you. Okay, and tomorrow please, Sahid, share your doubt and why you are facing the issues. Let us finish, let us resolve that issues so that you are able
Yeah,
to do the
sure.
labs.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and
Okay.
Ankur and Aniket, hope you guys have already created the Azure account.
Yeah, I was having account already on Azure. I'll just cross check whether that is active or not. If not, I'll create one.
Or you can do the same account, just convert into the pay as you go, and I will tell you that how to manage that account. Maximum it is going to charge you 1 or 200 per month. So I think you are
Sure.
able to pay that much, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Correct. Uh,
Yeah.
so that is the reason, because in pay as you go you have the facility to do, right? Right now I have the facility, right? I'm creating and all. But pay as
Correct.
you go,
Correct.
only 25 services you are able to do. Okay. So those limitations and all are only for, and after after course complete, if you want to mm, you don't want to continue with the account, I will tell you how to deactivate the account. Okay.
Sure, Rohit.
Okay. What about you, Ankur? What is the status of your account?
Yeah, I was using the free account, that 1 month free account. So it
Yeah.
expired. So I have to create a new account.
No need to create, just upgrade that account itself. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever the
But
remaining amount will be there, it will be created to your account. Okay.
no, like I'm using that free account. 1 month they are providing a free account. So
Yes.
I'm using that account. So that 1 month is completed. So now it is asking me to upgrade the subscription.
Upgrade it, no issues. It is going to charge you only 100 or 200 rupees per month, but you
Okay,
have to
yeah.
manage carefully.
Okay, so do we have any like alarm system in that or something like that? So where we can get like if we that amount
Simple
will be
concept. Try to remember whenever you are going to do the labs. After that, delete all the resource group.
okay.
Then everything will be deleted.
Hmm.
Correct, Aniket?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Rohit.
Yeah. So in that way, you can manage like how I have done right now. I've deleted everything.
Hmm.
Maximum 200-300 rupees maximum. It is going, if you are going to do enough lab. Okay, just create it and delete it. You should know how to create it. That's all. And also you have the video, right? All the videos will be there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Again, tomorrow we are going to continue our session. Okay.
Thanks,
Okay.
Rohit, for your time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye.